Hey folks, Nikos Curtis here with the Edge of Texas. It is March already. I'm sitting here in my home office and I'm making a video to help you out a little bit with your questions that you have about real estate. I've been talking to you for quite a while now about the first step in real estate buying is financing. If you haven't done that yet, you need to. Financing. The first thing you gotta do is get your type of financing that you need to. VA loan, FHA loan, conventional loan, the mortgage broker that you're gonna get in touch with should be local because this way they can know what's going on, they can pull stuff off the tax records, etc., etc. And the second thing you should make sure of is that you go right through the financing. Why I'm saying that, as your agent, I want to put the shortest financing addendum that I can. Some of these companies now, they can close in 10 days, 10, 14 days. The longer I go, the less chances of getting my deal accepted. Now, let's talk about the agent that you have. There's a couple of things that you should look at into an agent. The number one will be that he or she needs to be an expert in the market. Don't get an agent from Houston to represent you in San Antonio. They can, because we're in the whole area. If you do have a Houston agent and you live in Houston and you move into San Antonio, pick an agent or have her or him refer you an agent here in San Antonio. Then get on the phone or have a meeting in the coffee place around the corner and sit down and make sure that you're connecting, that you click together with what's going on. How does an agent one agent is better than the other? Knowledge of the market. They gotta be local, they gotta know the market. Why is that so important? Is because not only we know the market as far as which house is where and what area is what, but also the trends in the market. How fast does a listing go to close? Go to under contract? How fast are they closing around here? Is there a big surge in prices or is it not? A San Antonio agent will tell you all that. You're in good heads if you can communicate all your wants, needs, and if you can provide him or her with all the information about your finance. Our fiduciary duty to our clients as a seller's, as a buyer's agent, is to keep all that secret forever and a day. So don't hesitate to share that. We need to know that because when time comes to make an offer, I want to know to make the offer stronger. If I put that you're going to put down an earnest money $20,000, do you have it? Don't wait until the last minute to share that. Your financing, the mortgage broker that you're dealing with, I hope already went through that. Financing rates, by the way, have remained about the same. I just had a showing yesterday with a lady, pre-approved with a VA loan, USAA at 3.25. So that's not bad. That hasn't jumped that much. And you can always buy points down. What do you need to know about financing? And I'm going to say that because something happened the other day that we stopped right in the middle of making an offer because the guy, the buyer, has never sat down and figured out the taxes. If the taxes are $6,000 a year and your mortgage broker said that you have a $2,000 monthly payment, you gotta add the taxes. So you take that 6,000 divided by 12, you got 500. It's $500 a month. So your mortgage payment now is $2,500. And remember, the good thing about mortgage payment is although your rent will jump every month and there's no control over it or how much or where it's going to go, it could double up. There's no rules that say don't. Your monthly payment with a mortgage company will never increase. But however, the taxes will bring it up. So if your taxes go up from 6 to 7, you're going to pay a little more. If they go from 6 to 12, you're going to pay more. If they get reduced, which happens sometimes, you're going to pay less. Also, another thing you should pay attention to, especially here around San Antonio, pretty much everybody has an HOA. A homeowners association does take care of all the common grounds, the pools, the if there's a function home or whatever, it has to be taken care of by an agency that takes care of these things, and that's homeowners association will hire somebody to mow the grass, put plants, decorate for Christmas, etc., and that could be as little as $150 a year, $10 a month, to $100 or $200 a month. Add that to your payment. That's what happened to my client, and we had to back up in the middle because he was thinking $2,000 a month, and it was really going to be like over three. He couldn't afford the home, so we had to go back on the drawing board and redraw, which is okay. But do that ahead. Don't let that kill your bubble when you're buying a home and you fall in love with it. If you do have a mortgage broker that that most of them are available really 7 days a week, just give them the address of the property that you're interested in. They'll figure out the payment, including the taxes for you. Financial range stayed the same. How do you pick an agent? Pick an agent by you want to have expertise in the market, and you want to have expertise in the way that you got financed. Especially if it's a VA loan, you want a VA representing you, a VA loan expert representing you. We can structure the deal different than an agent that doesn't know VA. There's a few secrets in every department of VA loans, and if you know it, you represent people better. My job, and everybody's job as a buyer's agent, is to get you to the closing table. That starts from day one when we start looking for a house. It amplifies, accelerates when we make an offer. I want to get your offer accepted. I don't care which house you buy, because I'm not selling the house. Remember, I'm just representing you on the house that you picked. But I wanna get you the house you fall in love with, and I want to get it under the contract, and I want to finally close on that. As a seller's agent on the other side, I want the same thing, only different. I want the best net for my client, and I want it to close. I definitely want it to close. I don't want it to go back in the market. So, as to representing the different parties, once we go under contract, we try to work hard with each other and make this happen. There's a couple things you should know. If I tell you, as a buyer's agent, if I tell you let's make an offer with no option period, that means that the house is young enough. It just got built in 2021. There's not going to be nothing wrong with it. Just pass all the inspections, all the plumbing, electric, building inspections. The builder has a 10-year guarantee on it, so I really don't care about the option period. That does not mean you cannot send an inspector out there. You don't have that option period. And if I send an inspector and he finds something wrong with it, I'm sure the seller will fix it, because it can't be anything major. On an older house, I will go with an inspection period. VA loan requires an inspection on termites too, and septic if there's such a thing. So that you automatically are granted for. There's a lot more to the contract that I don't want to complicate it, but pick an agent that knows what they're doing. You went to the house and you saw a sign out there and it said for sale by, and you called that number. You are now represented. You have no representation. The agent that's selling the house, his or her fiduciary duty is to the seller, not to you. If he assigns you an agent, that's not your agent either, because you haven't had any conversation with him or anything. He will sit there and tell you how to make a contract, how to make an offer, but it's not really representing you. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I'm gonna leave you be. If you have any questions, if I created any questions in your head that you need answers for, I'm here for you. My email, text me, even call me. I'm 7 days a week available to help you out. And I wrote down closing, so that's the most important thing. Let's get it to the closing. Have a great day, a fabulous day. It's Sunday, fun day. It's March 2022. Enjoy. Life is good. Take care now.